Hello, everyone, and welcome to another XNation Digital live session. I'm Kivanc Gultekin, the founder of XNation Digital brand, and I have some exciting topics lined up for you today, focusing on mapping PPC campaigns and bidding strategies with the buyer's journey. So we are going to be talking about the PPC campaigns and these strategies, and we are going to adjust it according to the education as much as possible. So for those who couldn't join us live, this video will be available on our social media platforms once the live session ends, so you can watch later on. Let's dive in then and start the conversation. Today, we are going to explore how understanding and aligning your PPC efforts with different stages of the buyer's journey can significantly optimize your ad performance and drive conversions. Let's start by breaking down the buyer's journey itself. And in this case, it's the student's decision-making journey, right? The buyer's journey typically includes stages such as awareness, interest, consideration, and finally, decision. Each of these stages requires different strategies and touch points to effectively guide the potential customers toward conversion. So it's important to understand this whole buyer's journey, right? The buyer's journey can vary in length. For high-ticket items, the journey is often long and with the multiple touch points across various devices and platforms. And on the other hand, an impulse buy, especially those seen on social media, can shorten the buyer's journey significantly. From the education perspective, maybe we can see this as the high-ticket items are the people who are coming and decide to study in one of the degree programs in your school. And when it comes to impulse buys, maybe it doesn't directly correlate to the schools and a new student, but when it comes to the students that you already have, social media, you can sell some merchandise, you can sell some tickets, and like those small purchases can be impulse buys that your students or anybody who's interested in your school can do. And understanding these nuances is really crucial for effective PPC campaigns. The next thing that I want to talk about is the attribution, the term called attribution, and the bidding strategies. Attribution is about assigning credit to various touch points in buyer's journey using data-driven attribution models over last click attribution gives a more holistic view of the customer's journey. Data-driven models allocate credit based on influence of touch points, each touch point, and helping advertisers to understand which campaigns and keywords are the most effective. By using these touch points, you can actually evaluate each touch points with the ability to use this credit terminology. Okay, so now let's outline the different campaign types and goals for each stage of the buyer journey. Now we're going to go through all those 4 stages and explain this. The first stage, as we explained, was awareness. In awareness stage, campaigns should focus on generating brand awareness and reaching a broad audience. Suitable campaign types include demand generation and YouTube ads. The goal here is to drive key page visits and newsletter signups, optimizing for metrics like maximum clicks or conversions. So at this stage of this buyer's journey or student's journey, the person who are not aware yet your programs or products, whatever you're offering, but we are creating this awareness by doing these campaigns, and we'll continue with the next stage of the buyer journey, which is the interest stage. At this stage, the focus shifts to engaging potential customers who are aware of the brand. So now they're aware of the brand. Now we need to create some interest, right? Campaigns should aim to generate interest through targeted messaging and educational content. demand gen and YouTube campaigns continue to be effective with goals centered around engaging content and signups. So it's still maybe like there are some common points between the awareness stage and the interest stage, but it's more of creating that interest after the person is aware of your brand. And the next stage that we are going to continue is the consideration stage. Here, the goal is to nurture interested prospects and move them closer to a decision. Search campaigns, display ads, and remarketing efforts become crucial at this stage. Using in-market audiences and varying ad creatives can help maintain the engagement. So again, after the engagement stage that we created that engagement, now we are going to nurture the person so that we can help their consideration process, right? So that they can come to the final stage, which is the decision. In this final stage, campaigns should target prospects ready to convert. Search and shopping campaigns are key with a focus on specific products or service keywords. Branded campaigns are important here. And optimizing for sales or lead generation is using offline conversion tracking is also crucial. So at this stage, this is like the final stage of the buyer's journey. And here we are helping the person to make the decision in favor of us, right? In favor of our brand. So I'll give you a little bit, couple of practical examples and tips at this point before we finalize our session. To illustrate, let me share this practical example. Okay, our sales process has evolved from quick same-day deals to longer, more complex journeys. We used to close maybe 60 to 70% of our sales on the same day. Now, due to increased competition and more educated buyers, our sales cycles can extend to 3 weeks or more, right? This shift requires us to build traction in the early stages of the buyer's journey and strategically guide prospects through the decision stage. And when we look at from the education perspective, yes, maybe if the student is ready to go, that with all the requirements being met and they're ready to apply, and at this stage, normally maybe a student's decision might take up to 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes to even longer. But in general, the whole process actually, regardless, it got longer, got complex. So what we need to do is to make sure we define every stage clearly, and we strategize our efforts by setting different goals in each and every stage of the buyer journey and make sure we cover it all. Okay, so aligning PPC strategies with your buyer's journeys maximizes effectiveness. Continuous optimization, creative ads variations, and leveraging data-driven attribution models are key to understanding and enhancing campaign performance. While we're concluding, I want to say this. By mapping PPC campaigns and bidding strategies to buyer's journey, we can create more targeted, effective campaigns that guide potential customers, students through each stage, ultimately driving higher conversions and better ROI. So if you need more support or guidance on implementing these strategies, I encourage you to book a 30-minute strategy call with us at XNation Digital. We are here to help you navigate these all complexities of digital marketing, PPC marketing, and the buyer's journey. Thank you for joining us today's session. We'll be back tomorrow at same time, 12 p.m. Eastern, to cover another essential topic in digital marketing for education. Please put any topics you would like us to cover in the comment section below, and we will reply to all, and we will cover one of those topics in our next sessions. Until then, have a great rest of the day, everyone, and goodbye.